Well, hey, welcome to the second episode of Business and Brews. I'm joined today by Keith Sayyae, the Detroit Service Manager, and I'm super excited to be looking at our second beer. Today we have a beer right out of the heart of downtown Detroit, and this is from a brewery called Atwater Brewing Company. And it's one of my favorite things, Dirty Blonde. And I think it's interesting, Keith, you look at this beer and it boasts, 4.5% alcohol by volume.
Not as strong as the lion's milk or the dragon's milk.
The dragon's milk. No,
it's got
nowhere
a nice
near.
flavor to it.
Nowhere near. It's less than half of the alcohol percentage of the last beer we reviewed, and 8 IBUs. So it's not overly hoppy. It's more of a light beer and something that I think you could have a few of and enjoy. As watching a football game or something. I know the Lions. They win a game or two a year. So
yeah, right with Cleveland.
So that's perfect. So we could have a Dirty Blonde for the game. The brewery boasts that you can drink this beer wherever and whenever. And so we're going to give it a shot today and just take a look and see, what we think about this Dirty Blonde beer. So
Sounds
Keith,
good.
why don't you grab a sip and we'll give it a rating.
Good flavor.
That's very good.
Very good flavor.
I get sort of some of those wheat notes.
Yeah, you get a wheat at the back end, a little bit of orange.
Yep. Citrus.
Towards the end.
Yep.
Yeah, a little
Citrus
citrusy.
or orange. Yep.
Be a great beer to sit around a bonfire and just sip on for a while. Good flavor.
Yeah, I think a lot of our viewers may be familiar with a beer called Blue Moon, and I would say pretty similar, but a little more of the micro-brew flavor
Definitely.
and taste in that. So it does look like the bottom is quite full of different things here. So it's an unfiltered beer. So compared to like a Budweiser or something that they're just really heavily filtering, you get that kind of micro-brew feel.
Definitely.
Of an unfiltered
Definitely.
beer.
Real smooth. Not a harsh aftertaste. Just a real smooth beer.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So as we're thinking about some things that are going on in Detroit, I thought it'd be awesome to bring Keith along and just kind of talk about some of the cool things that we have going on at the Detroit Service Center. So Keith, why don't you just give us a feel for what's happening?
Detroit Service Center has been open since April of this year, and we're growing strong each week. We've had some great months so far. We've been really receptive by the customers in the Detroit area. A lot of them are very happy we're there. We've really gone to the one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Carrying Safeway door sections now, and all the other Service Spring products that are in the catalog. Customers are loving it right now.
Yeah, that's great. What do you think are some of the things that separate, the Service Spring Center from maybe just some of the other centers that are out there?
We have a really good staff on board. We probably, between the three of us, we have about 60 years industry experience. Wow. So we're more of a solution for some of the customers. We get a lot of calls where, hey, I'm having trouble with this. What do you guys think? And to be able to be a solution or be able to help these customers out when they're in trouble. Sure. It's a good feeling, and the customers appreciate that.
Yeah, and we're super excited to announce we did add a third person into Detroit, a woman by the name of Julie Urban, who comes from about 13 years of industry experience.
Yep.
And just has an excellent mind for customer service and does a phenomenal job for us already taking care of people and helping people get what they need. And,
Definitely.
And solving
She's
problems.
been a huge addition with Julie, Dan, and myself there. I think we really have a great team, a lot of experience. And like I said, the customers really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome. So some other cool things we have going on around the company is we're actually helping out some customers that have had some issues with some of the hurricanes that just went through. Our hearts definitely go out to these folks that, some of them had 6 feet of water in their shops and, all the springs and things that were on the floor. Pretty much all that stuff got wrecked, Keith.
I bet.
And so we have partnered with Safeway Door and Miller's Edge, and we are making some donations to some of those dealers that have had some major issues. And so it's just the industry's way of coming together and just helping some folks that are really having a tough time. So we're very excited about that.
It definitely separates Service Spring from some of the others out there. We're always looking to help out.
Absolutely.
Where we can.
You got to be a company that's just focused more on the customer and the things that are going on.
For sure.
And we consider our customers as family. So we want to treat them as such and that's part of the way we look at that. So, well, we're super excited. Thank you guys so much for reviewing the second beer with us. We hope you're in Detroit at some time and can pick this up. And I do believe it's distributed all throughout the country, so I'm sure maybe your local convenience store or so may carry this, and if not, maybe ask them.
And they do sell it all year round. This is one of the brews that is not seasonal.
Perfect.
So.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining us for the second episode of Business and Brews.
Thanks.